Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with, we're in that one now, not this one.
Oh, we're in this one.
Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. My guest today is Katie White. We're going to talk about all kinds of different things she has going on. Spanish teacher at Fairfield, plus runs all kinds of different things.
I'm just a jack of all trades and a master of none. Isn't that how the saying goes?
And she went to Mississippi to see her mother.
I did.
Hello, Katie's mother. How you doing?
Hi, Mama.
Yeah. So
hello, Tupelo.
Hello, Tupelo. Now, Tupelo's a fun town, isn't it?
Tupelo is really surprisingly just an amazing place. And it's really amazing.
Do they have the Elvis stuff? Oh,
yes.
Elvis stuff, but they have casinos there now?
Well, that's Tunica.
Tunica.
That's close to Memphis. That's closer.
We'll get to all that stuff here over the course of the next hour. It is New Year's Eve. You've all made it to the new year. Congratulations, almost.
Thank you.
And we'll talk about all the stuff that's going on, as well as what's on television. Bowl Game City. You're off now. You can take a look over there if you want to. No, you're not. You're not. You can scoot back over.
Sorry,
you're doing fine. Just stay still. Stay still.
Just
doing great.
still.
But you don't need to look at the camera. That's my point.
Oh,
you can look that way. It's just me now.
Okay. Sorry.
It takes me a little time to educate my friends, and that's understandable. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now she's going to get up and leave. Bye, Katie. See you later.
Okay, bye. Bye-bye.
She's had enough. What's going on? There's just a little bit of community events today to tell you about. I know that a lot of the bars and restaurants and places are going to have some celebratory stuff going on. The clubs, Elks clubs, and that kind of thing. So you're going to be able to find something you want here on New Year's Eve. No problem finding stuff. But if you can't find something, how about you go to Patoka? Over at the Patoka Civic Center, they're going to have a big New Year's Eve dance, and that starts at 8 o'clock tonight, runs till 12:30 tomorrow morning. The Gold Nuggets Band is going to be there. Okay, now, Katie, have you ever seen the Gold Nuggets Band?
I haven't, Bruce.
Did you?
But I'm sure they're fabulous.
I'm certain they're fabulous. Exactly.
Absolutely
right.
certain.
They are fabulous. They'll do a wonderful job. $10 per person.
Wow.
They're going to have party favors and sparkling juice provided.
That's fantastic.
As well as a potluck. It's going to be a potluck as well.
Oh, well, that's great.
What would you
Sounds
bring?
like a great community event.
Now, you may not be able to make it to Patoka tonight. It's about a 70-mile drive from where you live.
Right.
If you were to go to Patoka for a potluck New Year's Eve dinner, what would you take?
Oh, my goodness. Well, you know I love to cook, Bruce.
Yes, I do.
I'm a foodie.
Yes, you do.
I am going to a little gathering this evening.
Oh, really?
I am at a friend's.
Potluck as well.
It is, sort of.
That?
I'm bringing a Mexican shrimp cocktail. It's a Mexican style.
Wonderful.
And also some cowboy caviar.
All right. All right, you've interrupted my whole train of thought. That's great.
Sorry.
I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it. It's good. That's cool. What is Mexican shrimp cocktail?
Well, a Mexican shrimp cocktail, it's got a little bit more zing to it, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
It's like making regular shrimp cocktail.
Okay.
Except you use some clamato.
Oh, really?
You use some clamato, some horseradish.
Instead of chili sauce?
Instead of chili sauce, but you can, the way it's just the things that you put in it.
I tell you what we'll do.
It's
How about
great.
we save that? Well, I'll
give him a little recipe.
You give a little recipe. There you
Great.
go. When we get through that, that sounds very good.
It's delicious.
I look forward to hearing about that. What else is going on tomorrow, Tuesday, January 1st? Of course, everybody's going to be watching bowl games and celebrating the new year at the Fairfield Public Golf Course. Their tee off on the Rick Book Memorial Golf outing. It is at 12:30. Team assignments at 12:30. Shotgun start at 1 o'clock. Entry fee $10 a player. This is always one of the big events of the year. Teams and format and the number of holes played will be based upon participation as well as weather conditions. It's supposed to be dry tomorrow, but the course itself might end up being a little wet after today and with the fog. Advanced registration is requested. You can call Marty Vaughn at 866-3378 or check him out at martinrvaughn@gmail.com. Golf carts are limited to private cart owners, of course, and participation to the event since the pro shop is closed. Players are welcome to make arrangements for outside golf courts if you'd like. I don't think you'll be able to walk on or ride the golf carts probably onto the grass, but that'll be a big time. And again, the assignment's at 10:30 tomorrow. They have a potluck lunch that all right, now if you were playing golf, what potluck lunch would you take to that?
I don't know.
Whenever I get a foodie here, I've got to ask.
You've got to ask a foodie. Yeah, I mean, I could do some steak skewers.
Yeah.
With some balsamic, with a glaze, with some good grilled veggie. Yeah, with some grilled veggies or broiled, and you can boil it. Or my famous cheese ball.
Recipe in a second.
Absolutely.
I love the famous cheese. I do know the cheese ball.
You do know the cheese ball.
I've had the cheese ball. I think I might have had the Mexican shrimp too, but
I think you have at Marty Paws last year.
Is that right?
I brought it last year, and people went wild over it. I didn't have one scrap of it.
We'll keep that in mind. What is going on football, on television today? All kinds of football. NCAA bowl season continues. There's 6 games, count them, 6 games, which is just a heaven on earth for a person like me. The military, you could tell.
Hotty toddy.
That's exactly right. Starts today at 11 o'clock this morning on ESPN Channel 601. Military Bowl, that's going to be in Annapolis. That's Cincinnati versus Virginia Tech. And that'll be followed up on CBS at 1 o'clock. Sun Bowl is in El Paso. Pittsburgh at Stanford. The Red Box Bowl will be at Santa Clara. That's at 2 o'clock. Michigan State versus Oregon. I got to ask a question. I didn't realize Red Box still existed. Do you ever see a Red Box?
I do. They have one at Walmart.
Do they?
They have them inside, where Eddie greets you with the thumbs up at the lovely Fairfield Walmart. Okay. Anyway, he's a legend in Fairfield. But yeah, the Red Box is there by the exit.
I had no idea because I don't go to Walmart.
Right. I use my online streaming.
Used to have them like McDonald's or something like that.
Yeah, it seems like they did, but I never used it.
See, I figure folks were watching Wabash and they didn't.
That's absolutely right. We have to stick to our local.
Exactly right.
Our local TV.
She couldn't be more right. I know.
More right. Tell me again. I love to hear it. It never ends for me.
Liberty Bowl is in Memphis today. That'll be at Missouri. It'll be Missouri versus Oklahoma State, and that's on ESPN Channel 601. The Holiday Bowl in San Diego today. Northwestern takes on Utah. That's at 6 p.m. tonight. That's in San Diego, like I said. That's on Fox Sports 1, Channel 610. And the big Tax Slayer Bowl will be in Jacksonville tonight. Texas A&M versus NC State at 6:30. So they're going to be very close to ringing in the new year there at that Tax Slayer Bowl. NCAA basketball going on. What do you want to watch tonight? It's Creighton versus Providence, and that's at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Fox Sports 1, Channel 610. And NHL tonight, it is the St. Louis Blues at home against the New York Rangers. Of course, a bunch of Wabash folks went over and saw the St. Louis Blues. I believe the terminology, Katie White, that the kids used today were the St. Louis Blues crap the bed Saturday night.
Oh no!
It was not
crap
a good
the
game.
Bed, Fred.
Yeah, it was kind of a rough night. Ooh. But that's all coming up on television today. Okay, here in the studio, it's Katie White. We're going to talk about a wide variety of subjects. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV in Salem on Channel 3, Flora, Fairfield, Jeff, Sisney, Louisville, all over the place, Channel 100. Do please stick around. We'll be right back after these.
Alrighty.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your #1 choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guest today is Katie White. Katie is I've marked you down here on the screen as a foodie. Katie is a foodie as well as a travel expert, and she's going to take us all through Spain today and all over the place. But as promised, before we get going, I want to know. Let's talk about this shrimp. Mexican shrimp cocktail.
Mexican shrimp cocktail. Okay, so you need some shrimp that are...
What's the perfect size?
I would say the smaller medium. That's the ones I go with. You can chop the medium up or the large up if you have them. Just so kind of more appetizer. You can chop them up or you can get the small salad shrimp.
These are not just one shrimp like a big dipper.
Yeah, you can do that. That's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to use the small. But, use whatever you have, whatever you like. So, obviously, you want to buy the cooked. Or if you buy the raw, you need to cook them first, obviously. Yeah. But Mexican shrimp cocktail is a lot like what we have, except it's a little bit more soupy. I like to serve it in a pretty bowl.
Okay.
Presentation is everything. Needs to look appetizing. So you put it in a really pretty clear bowl and it shows all the beautiful colors. You're going to use some Clamato. You're going to use some...
Now this is the Clamato...
that you use for cocktails.
Right. But it's not the one that you find with the Budweiser or the Bud Light already in it, right? Or
No, that would be a michelada.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if you want to make a michelada, I can tell you that too. But the Mexican shrimp cocktail, you're going to use, if you want to save some time, go get that already chopped up pico de gallo, which would be the onion, of course, your peppers, your jalapenos. If you use the seeds, it's going to make it really hot. So if you're going to use a jalapeno, which is a great source of vitamin C.
Another tip. She's going to be here with pro tips all day long.
You know, maybe sometime I could make some on the air for the viewers.
I'd love it.
Would that be great?
Yeah,
all right.
We got to get you out of school first.
Yes, you got to have some diced tomato. Okay. You can use fresh. You can use Rotel if you want to save time and you don't have good access.
Time out.
Okay.
Rotel cheese then.
No, it's not cheese.
I thought what am I thinking of?
Well, you're thinking of Rotel dip that you make with that Velveeta, and it's a can of tomatoes.
Oh, I see.
With diced chilies. You can drain it some, okay, so you have more chunks.
The stupid guy to ask stupid
questions.
It's
a great question, Bruce.
Right.
There are no stupid questions.
All right. So
but you can use some Rotel. I use some fresh tomato, some nice red onion or purple onion to give it some color. You want to use your stoplight peppers. You can chop them up and dice them.
We're going to dice the crap out of all this stuff.
Yeah,
right?
It's going to look like little cubes everywhere.
Okay.
You know what? Pico de gallo actually means rooster beak.
I had no idea what pico de gallo
meant. It means rooster beak. Pico is a beak.
Yeah, gallo's rooster.
De gallo is rooster. Yeah. I'm a Spanish teacher.
Yeah.
He forgot to mention. If he forgot to mention.
I think I did mention that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just an all-around rascal, so I don't know what my title is.
See, the nickname for Carlos Martinez, pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals, is El Loco Gallo.
El Loco Gallo, the crazy rooster. Yeah,
that's exactly
is he from Puerto Rico? They have that, rooster.
So. Yeah,
he
is.
Anyway, the shrimp ceviche, you want some nice horseradish too. I prefer a lot of horseradish. I like it kind of spicy. I use some ketchup.
Okay.
I use clamato, a dash of the Tabasco.
This isn't, however,
or whatever your favorite sauce is.
This is not going to end up like a typical shrimp cocktail that folks think about, where they're taking the piece of shrimp and they're dipping it in a dip.
No, it's in. Everything's mixed together.
Mixed in.
Mm-hmm. Right. You mix all this together.
You use a processor for this, do you?
You can, or you can use your little chopper.
You'd hate to mince it that much, I think.
You don't want it. You don't want it smooth.
I see.
You don't want to blend it or anything. But I mean, you can definitely use a chopper to save time. But you want it sort of coarse.
Okay.
But the clamato is going to make it definitely more soupy. Mm-hmm. Some ketchup gives it a little sweetness. Okay. You can add mango. I'm going to add some diced mango.
Really?
Yeah.
See, now that'll give a nice little sweetness to
Sweetness, hotness. And Mexican food is very interesting to me because they like to combine all the flavors. Salty, sweet, hot, just all the different flavors. And so juicy, fruity.
Are these served on nacho chips, or are we serving them on
you just use you can use Ritz cracker, you can use really anything that you like to dip in there, or you can just eat it by itself. A lot of people I also use avocado. Diced avocado.
In the shrimp mix, or in the
in all of it. You're going to combine all of it.
Really?
Yes. So it kind of comes out a little bit. It's not like the shrimp cocktail where you dip it just in sauce.
Right.
And you also don't forget your garlic and your lime juice. You always have to have garlic and lime juice, and of course your salt.
Garlic, lime juice, pico de gallo, clamato, ketchup, shrimp. And what did we
Tabasco, and don't forget your avocado. Nice ripe avocado. You can add mango, you can add pineapple,
Mix
and
it
you
up,
can
put
make
it in the bowl and serve. Outstanding.
Chill. Make sure it's nice and cold.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Okay, one other thing before we get going here. I want the cheese ball.
Okay, well,
the cheese ball, ladies and gentlemen, is phenomenal.
It's the easiest thing in the world.
It's the simplest, phenomenal thing you can do.
Bruce, you can make this at your party.
I really can't.
When you throw a pachanga is a real party that, A
Really?
great party, a
See, I
pachanga.
didn't know that
A
was
fiesta is just, it's just a traditional party, but a pachanga,
See, I didn't know that.
that's litty.
Okay, all right.
As the kids
I'm
say.
getting lit.
Litty.
Getting lit, yeah.
Right, like you were with Kirk. Get
You
litty.
realize kids will never say that anymore now that, we've said it.
I ruin it for them on a daily
Ruin it
basis.
For everybody. All right, tell us what
Anyway, the cheese ball is
Cheese
you
ball.
take 2 packages of cream cheese that's been left out to where it's softened.
All right.
Okay, and also 1 packet of Italian dressing mix, the dry.
Really?
Just the dry seasoning, Italian dressing mix. Good Seasons makes it.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you buy it at the store. It comes in a packet.
So I haven't
So
thrown
one
I haven't
packet-
thrown the oil in yet.
No oil.
Okay.
No oil at all. So you
healthy.
just throw that in. Well, it can be. You can use 1/3 less. The Neuchâtel, I think that's the name of it, or fat-free cream cheese, whatever you want. But yeah, just 1 packet of the Italian dressing. Blend it all together with your mixer.
Okay.
Nice and blended. Roll it. Put it in a ball, and it'll make 2 little, cheese balls, or you can make 1 gigantic cheese ball. And you can roll it in chopped pecans if you so desire.
I was wondering if you'd ever roll that in chopped pecans or possibly, crab and that.
Oh,
kind of thing.
wow.
The-
Crab would be
Yeah,
fantastic.
but crab with a K maybe, and
Yeah, the crusty crab. Mr. Krabs.
I love the
Mr.
thought.
Krabs.
I love the thought. Well, that sounds good.
It's a great cheese ball, and
Easy
people
to-
really, it's so easy. Anyone can make it.
How long does that take you to make?
Oh, like 5 minutes.
How long's that shrimp cocktail going to take you to make?
Probably 15 minutes.
If the shrimp is already done.
If the shrimp is already done, it just depends on how fast you chop things. If you use the already prepared pico that you can buy in the refrigerated section in produce, then it's going to take even less.
How about that, ladies
Maybe
and
10
gentlemen?
minutes.
Unbelievable help here
Pro
for
tip.
your. There you go. All these pro tips from Katie White. We're going to talk about all kinds of different things with Katie because she is a world traveler. She and I are going to talk Barcelona for a moment.
Oh, yeah.
And the Catalan region of Spain, which is still part of Spain, right?
Yes, it's still part of Spain. They haven't
It's
pulled a
close.
Brexit. No, they haven't pulled.
They're trying
pulled
to, right?
They really have tried to. I can't foresee that really ever happening. If it does, I will eat my hat.
Well, we don't want that. We don't want that at
As
all.
long as it's made of tortilla chips.
There you go. I've seen that.
With
too.
some ceviche.
Yeah, I've seen that too. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Katie and I will be right back after these words. Please stick around.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your #1 choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization, would like to be a guest on the show, that's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Bruce Dickey, Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today, it's Katie White. I've put her here on the screen as a foodie. However, she is much more than that. You are much more than that, aren't you, Bruce? Katie?
Well, thank you.
Katie is what folks are known as a raconteur.
Raconteur.
You like to hope you're a raconteur. I guess as a teacher,
all teachers are
kind of have to be.
We do have to be. I have some funny stories, but I think they humor me. Luckily, I have great kids at Fairfield Community High School. They are my reason to get up.
Well,
I love it. I love it most days. Some days are better than others.
Some days.
It's like herding cats, Bruce. Which I'm also, that could be a title as well, herder of cats.
Now that's when you make plans to go on trips.
Yes.
And you are a world traveler. How many different countries do you think you've been?
9.
9 different countries.
9.
Including France, Spain. All right, let's see how many I can get. France, Spain, Mexico, Portugal?
No, I haven't been to Portugal.
No,
Not yet.
France,
right
Spain,
on the line.
France, Spain, Mexico, Costa Rica. Have you been to Guatemala and Belize? And
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, okay.
I studied in Puerto Rico.
That's the United States.
I know, but, you tell them that.
I thought they wanted to be a state.
Well, the last referendum, it was about 48% to 51%. They were divided right down the half. Now, with the hurricane, I don't know. After the hurricane, which is, I'm scared to go, and yes, I'm really worried.
Did you hear from any of your friends?
Everybody's okay, but some of the people, everything's been devastated.
Yeah.
Like one lost their everything.
But the point I'm making is, you have some skill and some abilities and that kind of thing to go take folks traveling.
I do,
and you have started to do that.
Yes,
basically, you are doing guided tours with folks, right?
Yeah, basically. I take the students every other year, or roughly every other year, to a trip. We've been to Puerto Rico. We've been to Spain and France. Costa Rica. I've been 3 times.
Which did the students enjoy the most, do you think, of the different areas? Or does it really more matter on the individual students?
I think it matters on the individual students, the type of students. The students that like to study history, architecture, they want to see, of course, when we go to Spain and then we go over to France, they want to see the Eiffel Tower and eat a crepe. I
have no desire to see the Eiffel Tower. I want to go to France. Don't get me wrong.
France is beautiful,
but I don't want to see the Eiffel Tower.
I prefer outside of Paris.
Yeah.
I mean, Paris is beautiful. It is one of the most beautiful, fascinating cities of the world, and everyone should go if they're going to go to Europe. But
now I feel bad.
I don't want to stay.
I went to Europe and didn't go.
Well, that's not now, Bruce. The key word.
I went to Belgium. I went to Netherlands. I went to Germany.
I think you've been to more places than I have. You've been
Switzerland. Yeah,
definitely more schooled in Europe.
Liechtenstein.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been to Liechtenstein.
Wow.
How many people do you know who've been to
Did you see the famous castle?
Yes, there's only one.
Yes. Didn't Michael Jackson apply for dual citizenship?
I think he tried to buy it.
He tried to buy it.
I think he tried to buy the country. I'm not sure about that.
I'm not either.
All this to say this. You recently were in Barcelona on a guided tour.
Yes. Actually, I went in 2016, but I'm also going... not 2016.
2017.
Yeah, 2016 and 17. I went 2016 with the students, but I only had about 7. It's a more expensive trip.
To Europe.
Yes, to Europe. And plus, not everybody's interested in those things. Younger kids like the adventure trips like Costa Rica. So I would have to say they would prefer that.
Yeah. In Costa Rica, you did the zip line or something.
Oh, yeah, zip lining. We saw volcanoes. We... we're in the cloud forest. There are not very many cloud forests left in the world.
I got to get these pictures in. Let's see.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Now take a look. This is in Spain, I guess.
This is in Spain. This is one of the very narrow alleys. And the reason why people say, why are the streets so narrow? Well, they don't tear things down like they do here to make wider spaces. They just make smaller cars. Those buildings were built very close together, and actually that's a Moorish feature. The Moors, when they conquered Spain in 711, okay, they knew about making things cooler. Okay, so they tore down the Roman ruins.
By making things cooler, you mean by making the air?
The air, well, just the town, if you were going to live in a dwelling or have a dwelling, to make things, it was 6 to 7 degrees cooler to build them closer because of the roof, the way the trajectories are. But that's a Moorish feature.
I had no idea.
Yes.
What now? This is also in Spain, right?
This is also in Spain. I believe this is in a town called LaGuardia.
Okay.
Yes.
And
just a feature of one of the many facades.
So this is in this town.
Yes.
This is LaGuardia.
This is in an area, a region called La Rioja.
Okay.
Now, wine drinkers will appreciate this town because the Rioja region is where the majority of the Spanish wines, the majority of them are Rioja, and it's a red wine.
Right.
So they will enjoy this town. There's actually a Frank Gehry hotel and winery there.
In that town. Looking at that picture, it looks like everything's like hundreds of years old.
Well, it is in that part, in that particular view, the Gehry part. But it blends beautifully. I mean, Spain is, I think, just such an amazing place because you can take all these different architectural styles and they mesh.
Speaking of architectural styles, take a look at here. This is, we already did that one.
Right.
How about this one? That is that, I got to tell you, that is a creepy shot of a.
It's a creepy shot, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there are areas.
That is the
La Sagrada Familia, the Holy Family. Mm-hmm. La Sagrada Familia. But it's a creepy shot of one of the entrances. But there are many entrances to it because they document Christ's life. So that one is the crucifixion.
I was going to say that's right close to the end of his life.
The really cute one, the really pretty one that's very, very Gothic, that was one of the originals that Gaudi was involved with. Because Gaudi actually was killed before the building was finished. So most of my pictures, you'll see on the top left hand and also in the right, you'll see cranes.
And when we're telling you Gaudi, the architect who worked on it for 50 or 60 years.
Antoni Gaudi.
When we say he was killed, it wasn't like he was like murdered in the street or anything. He walked in front of a bus, right?
Right, a little streetcar. Yeah.
World famous architect. Walks in front of a streetcar.
One of the best ever.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And let's do an inside shot. That's just beautiful.
That's beautiful. This photo was actually taken by one of the folks that went with me, Michael Bozarth. So I have to give him photo credit. That's the inside of La Sagrada Familia, some of the rose windows. So you actually see elements of the Gothic style architecture. They have buttresses inside. But Gaudi, one thing that I learned that I didn't really realize when you get a guide that knows what they're doing, we had an art professor as a guide. They make a lot of money on the side doing tours of their cities. Really? So this guy's an expert on architecture. And he was the Gaudi expert. So Gaudi actually takes a lot of his shapes out of nature.
Oh, really?
So lots of floral and plant.
You want the inside or the outside picture?
Right. That's like from the animal bones, like animal bones. Yeah.
That is.
That one is more of like bones. He also
that makes it even. I gotta tell you, Katie, that makes it creepier than ever.
No?
Well, I tell you what, let's do. Let's take a short break and we'll talk about this because this is the fun part.
Oh, snap.
That's
the fun part.
Now this is in the Rioja region.
This is in Rioja.
Okay, we'll get to that part as well as all kinds of other stuff when we return. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest is Katie White. We do appreciate you tuning in, and we'll be back with much more about Spain and Costa Rica and all over the place when we return. Plus, food shots. Food porn. We're showing food porn. I'm sorry. Food porn's coming up.
I didn't know we could say that on air. But yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I hope we can. If not, it's too late now.
It's too late.
We'll be right back after these.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Good morning, folks. Welcome back to a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I am Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much. My guest today, it's Katie White. She has been in Fairfield as a teacher now for, I hate to say,
umpteen years.
A few years.
Umpteen years. About there. 22 years.
I was wondering if it was, I thought it had to be over 20, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, 22.
Wow. Did you ever think you'd stay there 22 years?
No. But I do enjoy it. I'm there. But here I am. You know, you bloom where you're planted, Bruce.
Yeah, I guess that's true. All right. We've been talking about Barcelona and the Catalan region of, I am saying that, right?
Yeah, Catalan is, and you know, in Spain they say Catalunya.
Catalonia.
Catalunya.
Lunya.
Yes,
How come it's
Catalunya.
O-N-I-A?
Well, that's the Spanish, but in Catalan, it's Catalunya. Catalan is another language.
All right. Those you see now that's why the Catalans don't like the Spanish because they
even have their own language. It's very autonomous, and the Basque region as well.
Well, I knew the Basque region. But
They speak Euskera.
Basque has a different cuisine than everybody else.
Oh,
too.
it's phenomenal.
It's amazing. Yeah, it's stew. It's all stew in the Basque region. That's all I've seen. All right. Where were we? We were showing these barrels, right?
Yes.
And I think they come from this place, right?
Yes, that's in an inn. It's kind of a chateau, if you will, but it's a hotel where you can stay. It's very lovely. That was one of the ones on our itinerary. We actually stayed there. It's called Torre Molinos. Torre Molinos.
Torre Molinos.
Yes.
And my apologies to the Spanish teacher in the room in that I can't roll my R's.
Torre Molinos.
I can't do that. You know, do you teach as part of Spanish class? Do you try to teach people how to roll their R's?
You know, I think you either can or you can't. I know there are methods.
I can't do it.
They say if you put a D and an R sound together, like derive. Oh,
okay.
You got to let your tongue just
Okay. Let's get back to the wine.
flap in the breeze.
So they're making wine here. That's all right.
Yes.
All right. Now I'm guessing that is this there? Where is this? This is a nice little winery, right?
This is outside of Barcelona, where they make cava, your wife's favorite.
That's exactly
Spanish wine. Cava is a sparkling white wine. We don't want to say it's champagne because champagne has to be from France,
right,
in the Champagne region.
What does Perez Balta mean?
That is the name of it.
Looking at the things.
That sounds pretty good. Perez Balta.
Well, why they got that?
Perez.
They got the accent over the A.
Over
just
the
to confuse people.
They have it over the E.
Well, there's one over that second A too, right?
No.
What is that over the second A? Is that a piece of the roof falling off?
I think it's a tile from the roof. I don't think so. Perez Balta, they make wine there. They make cava. They have different kinds of grapes, and those are the grapes there that you can actually see. It is a completely what they call a biologic and organic wine.
Really?
At this particular winery. It's been there since the 1800s, early 1800s, I think, 1814
now, we talked about,
or something like that.
Wow. We talked about you taking trips with these are the folks that went with you.
Yes, right? The lovely Mike and Barb Bozarth.
Now, tell me about the food in front of them. That's what I'm looking for.
We cooked that.
You cooked that?
We cooked that. We took a cooking class, of course, where we participated. They have breakfast wine there, so really? I like it. It's my favorite region.
Breakfast wine.
But it's right next to the Santa Catalina market, this particular kitchen.
What's the difference between breakfast wine and evening wine?
Well, it's a light, bubbly wine, usually a cava.
Okay.
Or a white wine, very light, white wine.
What's the egg dish?
Okay, so that is actually what we call a tortilla española. And it does have eggs in it, but it's like a potato omelet. Any tapas restaurant or bar that you go into will have a tortilla española.
Really?
Yes, and it's just basically the most delicious potato cake you've ever had.
I think by the way, I think it's very nice that they had pizza rolls for you there.
There's some Totino's pizza rolls.
Totino's pizza rolls.
Yes, right, that's what they are right there.
Are those Totino's pizza rolls?
No.
That's very nice. Well, no, they're not?
No, they're not.
What are those?
Those just have some chorizo, some sausage, like a mixture in them.
All right, what are we going to eat here?
Oh, this is at one of the wonderful tapas
who's
bars.
Mike getting on there?
And that's a friend of mine from Chicago named Carrie.
Okay.
And she accompanied us. She flew from Chicago and met up with us.
Nice.
And we all went together. This is one of the tapas bars actually outside of San Sebastian.
Really?
We go to San Sebastian.
All right, explain to folks what a tapas bar is.
You have to be really careful when you say tapas bar, especially to students.
You could get yourself in trouble.
Because they will go home and say, Miss White talked about a topless bar. Well, a tapa, T-A-P-A, is actually the tradition in Spain that started when you go into a tavern or, a bar. They have them everywhere. And you order your wine, your sherry, your beer, and they put a piece of bread over the top to keep the flies out.
Is that
and
right?
Usually they put a little whatever they've got on it, some sausage, some jamón serrano, some cheese, whatever they have, and they just put it on top of your drink. That was the tradition.
I had no
And that's how
idea.
it started. And so all the different tapas bars, especially in San Sebastian, in Catalunya, in the Basque region, are all really competitive.
Really?
And yes.
I guess they would be.
You go in and you order a drink, and you can get some nibbles for free, and you can also order from what they have in front of you. Free.
See, now you go into the
Free
tapas
food.
bar. You go into a tapas bar in the United States of a Spanish region tapas
Right.
bar. You're paying for small plates.
Small plates, and that's exactly what it is, little small plates. They usually serve some Marcona almonds with the wonderful sea salt and olive oil. Did you know that Spain is the leading producer of olives in the world? Yes.
I did not. I tell you what we'll do. We'll show a picture of the olives here in a second, but I'll give folks a taste of what's to come with this little shot.
This little shot here was taken in the Santa Catalina market in Barcelona.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to take a short break, and we'll come back and show a lot more of the food from there, as well as probably try to get you a little bit of a look at some of those things they did in Costa Rica. Actually, I think I only loaded one photo. I think I loaded it. Looked like they were, two photos. I got the fruit thing, and as well as the photo looks like they're in they're
making a tortilla.
No, I don't know what they're doing. I really can't tell what.
Okay, I'll describe it.
Looked like they were hunting bugs.
Yes,
is actually what it looked like.
We were looking for bat guano.
Great. That's going to be the perfect way to wrap up the show.
Bat guano.
You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My guest is Katie White, and we're going to be back with much more. Wrap things up here on this New Year's Eve edition of Big Talk. Back right after these.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. I did not know that.
They can, but they can't do their homework. But they can launch.
We're talking about fun. We're talking about fun with phones right now. Katie tells me that the kids can launch space shuttles.
Fact. Yes, fact.
Impressive.
Kids can launch the space shuttle with their iPhones nowadays.
That's very impressive. You mentioned. All right. Now let's explain a little bit about this because we were talking. And
Beautiful.
this is in that Santa Catalina?
Yes, Santa
Tell
Catalina.
me about the Santa Catalina market.
Well, recently PBS did a series with Jose Andres.
Yes.
The Nobel Peace Prize.
Did he get the
Nobel
Peace Prize?
He is nominated. I don't know if they've given the prize to anyone, but he is a nominee for the Nobel Peace Prize.
The guy is
fantastic human being.
Yeah, he's saving Puerto Rico
with food.
One day at a time. He's
one plate at a time.
Meals.
Yes.
But
thousands of people.
Okay, so let's talk.
Anyway, this is the market where all the chefs, all the great chefs in Spain, and there are many because in this region, like I said, there are 33 Michelin star restaurants in Catalonia and the Basque region, and they're very competitive. They go to this market. This is only the finest foods, the cheeses, the wines, the olives. They're just individual booths inside of this market.
Can a person go down to Casey's and get a donut if they want? I mean,
they can, but it wouldn't be quite the caliber of. Not that they're not good donuts. I'm a fan. But these in particular are just amazing. Like I said, the presentation. Everything is just mouth-watering.
I'm hungry right now. And then, but you mentioned that it is the olive capital of the world.
It is. Spain is the leading producer of olives. You would think it would be Italy or Greece, but actually, no, it's Spain. And there are some of the varieties and just the different trees. And, people say, well, what's the difference between a green olive and a black olive?
Color.
Well, yes, good, nice observation.
But
did you know, full of fun facts that we are.
Yeah.
Actually, it's the ripeness.
Really?
Black ones are ripe. The green ones are not quite as ripe.
I did not know that.
They are. They're beautiful.
But what makes you then? What are you going to? How are you going to find like the purple one there in the middle?
The purple ones. I mean, that's just another variety. Yeah, different variety of the olive.
Are they pickled differently? Or
they do have a brine, what they call a brine.
Okay.
So they have different brines on them, and there are recipes for different olive brines. You can get fresh olives, though, just right off the tree with the branches and everything.
And that all goes with this. We're back to one of those wineries, right?
Yes.
Or where are we here?
That is in Torre Molinos.
Okay.
That's one of their little wine racks.
That was back at that other building.
Yes, in the inn where we stayed.
Well, now tell me,
outside of Barcelona.
Tell me a little bit about this guide thing that you're doing here. Turn back to me, and then we'll show Costa Rica for a second.
Okay. Well, I have so many adults that say to me after I take a student tour and they hear about all the fun that we have and all the learning that takes place with the student tours, they say, wow, I wish I could go. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just try my hand at taking adults. So there is a division of a travel company I use called Go Ahead Travels. It's a division of EF tours, and it's strictly for adults. And they have just different topics. They even have World War II tours of France and England. They have specialized tours. They can make a tour for you if you wanted to take your family and everybody wanted to go. But this tour that I took here in 2017, I'm also taking this July. And I have travelers from Fairfield that are coming with me. They're all adults. Same tour, food and wine.
How many do you have?
I have 5 of us.
What's your typical limitation?
I don't have a limit.
I was going to say, how many
I don't have a limit.
How many people would be the most you would care to take?
Oh, I would take
Because
up
this
to
is
20.
this is a one-on-one tour.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would take up to 20. I mean, the guides, they all speak English. Of course, they're multilingual. Our guide actually was a lawyer.
Really?
In her, chosen field of study, but she actually is an excellent tour guide. She speaks 5 languages.
That's outstanding.
She makes more money doing tours than being a lawyer.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't get paid. I go just so I can go.
Yeah.
If I have a certain amount of travelers, then my trip is free.
Yeah.
So
but you also have a certain, you've got a level of travel sophistication that is occasionally needed.
Well, yes, because they're not with us all the time.
Right.
So my pleasure is to take people to the different bars, on the off time, or shopping, or different areas of interest, and I can interpret everything.
Yeah.
So, I'm fully fluent.
It's easier for people who can't speak Spanish or Catalan.
Right. And you can get around. Not to say that you can't get around by yourself, because you can. It's a very friendly country as far as tourism. That's one of their main industries. But you can go to the off the beaten path things, and people, when you speak their language, they just really warm up to you quickly.
Yeah.
And they really bend over backwards for every trip I've ever been on.
I can attest. It's whenever I was in that region, and when I made the silly, poor attempts, and I did make
That's
the
okay.
silly.
You made an attempt.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to make. I was using my Ralph Wright Spanish.
Hey, that Ralph Wright Spanish, the pencil is yellow, stuck with
Mi
you.
lápiz es amarillo.
Yes.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
Yeah, there you go.
¿Dónde está, por favor, una cerveza?
Una cerveza, por favor.
And I can't remember where's the bathroom.
¿Dónde está el baño?
¿Dónde está el baño? Yeah,
¿Dónde está el baño? We are. And that's what I mean. If you're with me, you will have no trouble whatsoever.
There you go.
Finding the baño, or the cerveza, or the vino.
All right, now we mentioned after we've shown all the food pornography and that kind of stuff here, we're going to show. Tell me, this is Costa Rica.
Okay.
What are these kids doing here?
They're actually looking for bat guano.
They are looking for bat guano. Is the youngster they're trying to hold back?
He's posing in a silly way.
I see, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why are we looking for bat guano?
Well, actually, this is one of the activities. The tour that I take students on is very much a learning experience. They have classroom time that they learn about the different animals and plants in the region, and this one was a bat habitat. So, that bats actually are the farmers of the rainforest.
Really?
Yes. So when they eat little fruits and seeds, then they drop the guano, exactly, and it just goes everywhere. And these particular they're made of silk, and you can see the little specks. And it's not like what you'd think. It's not like,
I thought it was like mosquito netting or something.
It's not a net, because you want to catch it.
I see.
Okay. So it's not like when you take the dogs out and there's, quite
I look for
a prolific amount.
I look for Great Dane guano.
Oh, Great Dane guano.
It's easy to find.
Would make the sheet go wah.
It's easy to find, yeah.
They are prolific. But anyway, the bats, they're looking for the guano, and then we put them under the microscope, and we determine what plant that it came from.
Oh, really?
So we did a seed count.
Taxonomy.
Yes, we did. And so we also...
let me show you the final. I've got one final picture.
Okay.
I'm running out of time here.
Okay.
Let's see. This is some of the fruit that the indigenous to Costa Rica, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And you see the big pod-looking things with the icky white pulp in the center? That's cacao.
Really?
Cacao. That makes chocolate.
Yeah.
That makes chocolate. So inside of those pods,
I thought chocolate was like red in the wild.
Well, there are different.
Red berries.
That would be coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee is a red berry. So they have yucca, that big tuber-looking thing in the front. Yucca.
Yeah.
You peel it. You can actually buy it in a lot of Latin and Asian
groups. Not yucca.
Yeah, yuca.
Okay.
Yuca. It's very delicious. It's kind of like it's just a root vegetable.
Looks like star fruit there, too.
We have star fruit. We have papaya. We have mango, of course.
Katie, we're running out of time.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, it's my pleasure,
I really
Bruce.
appreciate it. We got to get you here back for more. Okay?
Please do. I would appreciate it.
Thank you so much. That's Katie White. Thanks, folks, for watching. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Have
Year.
An enjoyable New Year.
Feliz
We'll see you back
año.
on. Feliz año. I love it.
Feliz Año Nuevo.
Have a great one. See you soon.